Good morning, good morning. It is currently 10:22, 23, and I'm gonna show you how I balance working a full-time um, coaching job, which takes up like basically all of my day, as well as working a part-time Korean barbecue job, and still manage to be fucking jacked. Today, we're starting off with some sunlight, and if you don't already know, I have a puppy. He's 6 months old, and I'm taking care of him all by myself. So that takes up a lot of time too, because I want to train him so he's actually a good dog. I mean, he's a good dog. Though. Look at him. Anyway, um, yeah. First thing I'm gonna do is client check-ins. I'm gonna put their weights in to my spreadsheet. Make sure we get accurate readings for the weekly weights, and then I will see how they're doing, and then we'll get ready for the gym and eat my pre-workout. All right, client check-ins are done with. Now, gotta feed the puppy, gotta let him out, and then time to get ready. The biggest excuse that I hear with people is that they don't have time. They're just managing their time poorly. And they're using it as an excuse. They're just coping to make themselves feel better for why they're not actually doing the work. He doesn't really like to put on his collar or his leash, so I have to do it before he eats, so he knows that the only way he eats is if he puts the collar on. And then eventually he'll get used to it and he'll accept it. Also, look at his toy, bro. I thought this shit, thought he wouldn't be able to eat this shit. Like, there's no way. It used to squeak. I took the squeaker out, but he's just biting these little things on the spikes. Anyway, I take him pee pee, poo poo. Okay, so all that's done. I let him out. Even though he didn't poop, I think I'm gonna have to let him out again later before I go. But now it's time for the pre-workout. Oh, by the way, I also got ready. But it's time for the pre-workout. For pre-workouts, I always recommend a simple carb so it digests really quick. You'll get like a quick little energy boost during your workout, and then some protein. I also like to add a little bit of fiber just so I'm not hungry. So I'm gonna take you through what I eat. First, we got some Greek yogurt. I just have a bag of strawberries and blueberries that I washed and cut up. Yeah, yeah. Some rice cakes. Alright, I changed the angle so you can see. Got my bowl, got my yogurt. And you always gotta measure this shit out. Wait, his new toad, sorry. There we go. Alright, you always gotta measure your food out. If you don't measure, you're not serious about this shit. Right. I usually go with like 200 grams of Greek yogurt. Good. 208. You don't have to be exactly on the dot. And then fruits, the calories, they don't have too many calories, so I usually just give like myself 100 calories worth of fruits. I don't really measure this one out too much, just because I don't put a lot. If you eat a lot of fruits, I would recommend measuring it out though. And then you grab 2 of these. Perfect. with this. Sorry if the camera's shaking, my dog is playing with the stand. I'll just put these here because I'll eat them on the side. And then I grab some honey. 15 grams usually. There we go. And then cinnamon, you don't have to measure this out because it has no calories. Bada bing, bada boom. Such a pretty little pre-workout meal. I'll eat this like 30 minutes to an hour before I go to the gym. And my gym is 30 minutes away, so I usually eat this and then I go. So I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna get ready, and then I'll see you in the car. Alright, in the car at a light right now, but going to the gym. 32-minute ETA. I was not lying about the 30 minutes to the gym. Anyway, got my pre right here. I'm trying out a new pre from Rice. We'll see how it is. And yeah, if you're on the go a lot, best thing you could do is just pack protein bars and protein shakes. It really isn't that complicated. You probably just overthink it and overanalyze it, and then you just overwhelm yourself. But really, if you just stop thinking too much about it and just do it, all of it becomes kind of routine and it's super easy. This is the type of music I listen to get hype and go to the gym. But you'll never see me at a rave. Even though I 100% look like I would go to a rave. Every single rave. Hell no. I got my pre in my gym. That is what I love. And I fuck with this music too. Whew. Good ass workout. Pre went kind of crazy. Yeah, man, I don't know. I just feel great after a workout. Like, I used to fucking feel like shit all the time, wonder why I was feeling like shit and I wasn't exercising at all. But after you get some exercising, you know, get your body moving, get your heart beating, blood pumping, you're like set for the day. That's usually why I like going to the gym. Like after I wake up, it just kind of gets your day rolling, you know. And stay hydrated. Reminder to stay hydrated. Gotta drink water. Water is very important. And I gotta go to Target after this and get more hair product and stock up on other stuff. But it's only 1:27 right now. Gotta get shit going. I gotta leave the house by 5, and I still got stuff to do, like post content, record content, post on my story, do a little bit of other business stuff. But yeah, still got stuff to do. Can't be slacking. Gotta go with speed. Yeah, I got pretty sidetracked at Target. First of all, I couldn't find the hair product aisle, and I couldn't even find a worker. So I was just walking around looking at everything. But look what I found. Ghost Cinnabon protein. I thought this would go really good with my cinnamon pancakes. So I'm excited to try that out later. But today, I'm probably going to just have a lot of protein right now because it's still pretty early in the day, just 2 o'clock. I'm just gonna maximize my protein, and later if I feel like getting a donut, or I think my coworker said they might bring donuts, so you know, maybe gotta prepare for that if it happens. So yeah, just maximize my protein right now, not have a lot of carbs or fats, or minimize it at least. And yeah, that's pretty much it so far. All right, cinnamon protein. I want to try this shit out. Plus, I need like I said earlier, I'm gonna maximize my protein. So a protein shake will definitely help with that. I'm getting around like I'm shooting for one, at least my body weight in protein. And yeah, this will help a lot. All right, make shaker cup. Ugh, I just realized I don't have milk. I'm gonna have to drink this shit with water. Bleh. It's okay though. It's okay though. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's not gonna taste amazing, or maybe it may, and maybe it might. Who knows? Hopefully, it does taste amazing. Get some water. Alrighty. Let's shake this shit up. Test it out. Mm-hmm. Ghost cinnamon protein. It's not bad, not bad. I think with milk, it could definitely be good. With water, it's just okay. Okay, right now, with my fitness pal, I'm at 400-ish calories, 4 to 500 calories, and I'm also at 49 grams of protein. So, pretty good. Usually, you want to stick to like a 10 to 1 calorie to protein ratio. That's good. Anything higher is kind of bad, I would say. And then anything lower is amazing. So, let me figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch. All right, this is what we got. Some ground beef. 93.7, very lean. So, 160 calories and 23 grams of protein. Remember what I said about the 10 to 1 calorie to protein ratio? This is higher, or lower, sorry. So 160 calories, 23 grams of protein. And then egg whites, got some egg whites too. This is 25 calories for 5 grams of protein, which is what, like 5 to 1? I don't know. I'm Asian, but I can't do that. And then I got some cheese. So I'm trying to keep my carbs low because my insulin will spike if I eat a lot, and I eat a lot of carbs too. And I don't want that to happen because I will be tired and sluggish during my shift at the restaurant. And yeah, just trying to maximize my protein right now. So let's get it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I inputted it. So I'm doing 8 ounces of ground beef with 200 grams of egg whites and 28 grams of cheese. And that puts me at 961 calories for the day and 123 grams of protein. So, I usually eat 2,300 calories a day, and this is like I'm almost at my protein goal, so I have hella calories to spare to eat just whatever I want, have fun. That's usually how I do it. And then I just hit a minimum fat of like 40, 45, no, like 45 to 50, and then yeah, that's pretty much it, but that should be super easy to get. I have this really bad habit of not doing the dishes after I eat. because it's just a waste of time. Well, not a waste of time, but I feel like it is, and I could just be going straight to my work, right? But then the next time I cook, I don't have clean dishes, so I gotta do the dishes, and it's just annoying, right? So I'm trying to get better at doing dishes. Sorry, my dog's going crazy. He's biting. Sliding go crazy too. Ow! Stop. Ow! No. All right, here we go. Here's everything. I put Taco Bell Diablo sauce on it because that shit is gas. This is a bowl of cottage cheese, fruits, honey, and cinnamon. Dude, the honey and cinnamon combo, that's just keeping me going. That shit's fucking gas. Anyways, gonna eat this. Still, like only at 1,000 calories. So I have a lot of calories to spare, and I'm basically at my protein, so yeah, I can eat whatever I want, essentially, for the rest of the day. And I just gotta make sure I don't go over my calories though. But I have a lot to work with, so it's cool. Oh, and another thing, if you find yourself getting hungry a lot, just drink stuff. Filling your stomach with liquids makes it a lot easier to stay full. I got my zero sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Also, carbonation helps with staying full. So if you are trying to lose weight and trying to stay full, just drink stuff. What is it doing? It's trying to get my food. Leave it. No, leave it. I'm just perfect time eating my food, work. Drinking my drink. Sweet. I got a call. Got busy work to do, bro. You might be thinking like, I'm not obligated to work for anyone. I don't. I'm like not forced to clock in and shit, but I still got to do the work, right? Like I'm forcing myself to do it because if I don't, then the business goes up in flames, right? Eventually, we'll go to a point where I can kind of like sit off to the side and just focus on the clients. But for now, gotta put in all the work 24/7, which is fine. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, it's currently 4:51. I have just finished posting my content and my story, and I got off my call not too long ago with the people in my program. Um, yeah, I gotta leave in like 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna play with my puppy a little bit. And yeah, then I gotta go to my shift. I'm kind of feeling a little bit hungry, so I'm just gonna eat another soda. Zero sugar soda, of course. 0 calorie, of course, of course, of course. And hopefully that will, not hopefully, it will keep me satisfied for until I'm done with my shift, because during my shift I'm usually busy, so I don't really have time to think about food, and I'm not too hungry unless one of my coworkers brings food. And oh yeah, my coworker actually did text me that she's bringing donuts. So it is a good thing that I have over 1,000 calories left to spare, because I can eat one or two or three or four depending on how I'm feeling. I'm actually pretty late to work right now because I was responding to comments and DMs and stuff. This always happens. I'm usually late to work. Only like a couple minutes though, less than 5 minutes, but everyone gets mad at me. I mean, I got other things to prioritize, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully I quit this job soon though, because I want to be helping people full time. That'd be dope. Yeah, I'm not gonna take you in the restaurant with me because I'm gonna be working, but I'm gonna let you know I'm probably gonna eat like 4 donuts. Okay, I finished my shift. It was a long shift and I had to stay back because it was pretty busy and we were understaffed. There was only 2, 3 of us. Is that a smudge on the camera lens? Anyway, yeah, my coworker brought Krispy Kreme. I had 4 donuts, 4 donuts. Each one was like only 200 calories though, and that put me at a total of, hold up, let me get my phone. Let me get my fitness pal up. It didn't even put me over my calories, and I still have calories to work with. Look, 4 donuts, 4 donuts. 2 of them were chocolate, so 250, and then so that's 500 for both, and then 400 for 2 glazed,
and I'm only at 2081. And I usually eat at 2300. So I still have calories to work with. And I already hit my protein goal, so I'm chilling, bro. And I'm probably just gonna, I'm not even that hungry, so I'm going to just head inside, uh, let my dog out, feed him, and then get a little snack in, clean up, wind down, and I'm going to get to work on the business because that shit is not gonna wait up for anybody. And I sleep late anyway, so gotta get to work again. And this is what I'm eating. You can probably tell that I really like strawberries, blueberries, honey, and cinnamon. It's also Greek yogurt, but yeah, this puts me at exactly 2300 calories. Well, 2304 to be exact. And 170 grams of protein, 250 grams of carbs, and 72 grams of fats. So macros are looking pretty good. I hit my calorie goals, and I'm 4 over. But I also got 11,000 steps in, so that's probably keeping me like 2100 ish, maybe. So if anything, I could be eating more, but this'll do. I love this. I could eat this all day, every day. It really helps with my sweet tooth because the fruits and the Greek yogurt is pretty sweet too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the meals. Okay, it's 1 in the morning right now. After I showered, I had to see an old friend who was gone for a couple months. So I had to catch up with him, and that was fun. But now it's time to get back to work. Probably gonna sleep at like 2. So I'm probably just gonna work for another like 50 minutes. And then go to bed and wake up at like 10 again. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole day. Um, yeah, you don't have to be super strict to if you want to lose weight or if you gain muscle, whatever your fitness goals are. You don't have to be super strict. You don't have to give up all the things you love. You don't have to be boring. You can still have fun. You know, saying you have no time is honestly just a big excuse. If it's really important to you, you'll make time for it. And then eventually it'll get to a point where everything you've been doing and working towards and all the hard work you've been putting in is just going to be routine and it's just going to feel normal. This is how I run a business, work a job, and eat to stay jacked. It's really not that complicated. If I could do it, you can do it. All right? So, whether you're just getting started or getting back into it, just stop overthinking it and just do it. Yeah, that's about it. Peace. Catch you in the next one.